Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Hello, anybody there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Clear.
Thank you very much. I think participants are joining slowly. We'll wait for another couple of minutes. We will start at 3:05. Is that okay for you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Sir, Chandrasekhar garu, where are you from? From which institution? Hello.
Yes,
Sir, can you please rename your name as your name in the bracket? You can mention your institution name. And also, I request all the participants, including Naveen Joshi garu, Madhu Reddy, Manikanta, and then Parthasarthi garu, everyone, to please your name and in the bracket your institution name, so that it will be easy for us to recognize from which institution you are participating. I need a quick feedback from the participants. Does everyone is able to follow the lectures and the frequency of how the resource persons are giving? Is that okay to you? Do you need any changes in vocabulary or in language or in the presentations? Can you please give me some quick feedback so that based on that we can work in a better way? Because I am seeing very less number of participants today, only 13. It's now 14. Okay. I request coordinators to please speak up on this. Is everything fine, or we need to change anything in the course?
everything is fine, sir. It's easily understandable. There is no problem. The way of delivery is fine, and also the topics are also very interesting.
Okay.
And no issues from our side.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rahul Garu.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the other college, KSRM college. Sir, Rogesh Reddy garu.
Sir, everything is going on fine, sir.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's okay. Fine. Sir, so how many members are joining from your college, sir? I'm seeing only
Still,
2 members.
only 3 are there, sir, right now with me.
Huh?
But we had around 8 faculty are there, sir, to join.
Okay.
But I think they are somewhat busy in mid-examination, sir. But surely they will join, sir, in the middle itself also.
Okay. Fine. So SRIT, Shanta garu.
So everything is fine, sir.
Okay.
No problem, sir.
Okay, fine.
Thank
But
you.
madam, what about your participants? I'm seeing only 3 participants here from SRIT. Please, I request all the coordinators to please talk to the participants and make sure that they will be joining the sessions in time, so that they will get the end-to-end understanding of each session. This is my sincere request. Okay, so if you're okay now, it is 3:07. Shall we start the session? Well, yeah, fine. So let us start the session. So I want this particular session, especially not only this session, the total ACHARYA 3.0. I want the total ACHARYA 3.0 to be in a interactive mode. Like, we want everyone to talk in this, because we are like building the capacities of the faculty members, and this is somewhat different from the academics. We are building the innovation readiness, and how you can choose the student teams, on what kind of thought process should a faculty or the student teams should have. These kind of scenarios we are teaching in ACHARYA 3.0, so rather than in regular FDP programs. Okay, so let us start today's session. So before going to the today's session, a small introduction about myself. I am Dr. Chandramouli. I am the incubation manager of Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishna Deva Raya University, which is supported by Niti Aayog. And we have also supported. We are also supporting by Andhra Pradesh Innovation Society, Seed Fund Scheme, and HDFC Bank Foundation as well. Also, we have good connects with industries like Arja Steels, WWF, Canva, and other industries. Okay, so we have a good set of partners, including our academic partners. Okay, and coming to myself, I'm a doctorate in IoT, robotics, and embedded systems. And I work more on virtual instrumentation in my doctorate. So later, I'm a trainer, especially the skill development trainer. So I used to take lectures and guest lectures to most of the engineering colleges. Like, I visited a few of your colleges also in my tenure of teaching. Then I have 18 international journals. I wrote 1 book, and then I shifted to my total career to the innovation landscape now. So I entered to this business 4 years back, and now I'm incubation manager here. So I'm taking the execution part and grant management part and the startup portfolio of Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishna Deva Raya University. So this is a little introduction about myself, and today I am going to take a session, an interactive session, better I can say it as interactive session on digital support tools or online tools that are available, that may be open source or that may be payable. So to the faculty members and to the student teams or the entrepreneurs, where you can ideate, evaluate, design, and you can market, and whatever you can do for the total landscape of innovation and businesses. Okay, So coming to the today's session topic. So this particular session is specially focusing on online tools and the software tools that a faculty needs to run a innovation or IICs or e-centers, entrepreneurship centers. Now I request the participants, is it really need to the faculty members to know about digital supporting system or software tools or online tools that are in existence to support innovation and startup ecosystem? If yes, what kind of tools you know so far? Okay, can anyone tell me what kind of tools you are using if you are a coordinator or in charges of innovation cells? So can you please tell me what kind of tools you are using to evaluate a startup or innovative idea, or how you are choosing the student teams on based upon what criteria, or you are using any tools? Can you please put it in the chat box, or you can unmute and talk. You have total 10 seconds of time. You can chat or you can unmute and tell.
As of now, we are not using any tools for this particular means. So we are actually looking forward. So if there are any tools that are available, so we don't have any idea what are the tools available for evaluating an idea of a student, or how to select the best idea from the students. So if they are really available, then it will be a very fetching point for us to know about them. Because nowadays everything is coming into the online mode, so offline is given less priority coming to the online. And also, if that software is available, then it would be really fetching for our team members also to extract the best ideas.
Exactly, sir. That's a wonderful thing. Thank you for the feedback. And yeah, so any other views? Any other views on this? Any other views? Is it their necessity to know about digital support for the startups or to the faculty members regarding to the innovation and startups? Any other views? You can put it in the chat box.
Sir, this is Naveen Joshi.
Oh, Naveen,
sir, I think it is very much essential to depend on digital platforms, sir, because nowadays for each and everything we are depending on digital things. So it is very much essential, sir. I think.
Okay, good, sir. Thank you, sir. If yes, it is necessary. What kind of tools we have been using for academic purposes, or what we can correlate that these academic tools or whatever the tools you have been using for the research or scientific evidences, or that can be related to the startup ecosystem? Any such tools are there? You can relate such tools.
Like a plagiarism checking tool, sir, which you are already using in our research. So it is checking the what uniqueness of a particular research paper. Like that, if there are any such tools which can select the uniqueness of a particular idea, then it would be really fetching instead of creating an idea and finally letting know that the idea is already existing. It's not a new one. So if the tools are supporting us in that particular fashion, then it would be beneficial, I think.
Yeah, got your point, sir. That's a good thing. Okay, so I will elaborate on this point in my session, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, any other views? Any other tools, specific tools that we can correlate? See, there are a lot of tools, thousands of tools are there available online, especially open source. And these tools are very much helpful to the academicians, to the CEOs and managers of incubation centers, and to the coordinators of the innovation cells. Okay, so in running their businesses, like in running their centers, as well as they can give such tools to the student teams to become entrepreneurs. There are a lot of such tools. And yeah, why we are depending upon digital software or online tools that much? Why we are not going in person and doing the things? Because initially, for any startup founder or student teams, they will be having no money to put on such platforms or to go anywhere and talk to the people and work with them. Okay, so for that reason, they will be working on different tools, different online tools, which can evaluate their idea. That is one thing, which can give a perception of the customer thinking. And there are a lot of such tools available online. And today we are going to explore all those things. Okay, so before that, let us have some understanding why these software tools or online tools are essential to the startup founders or to the faculty members. Okay, so why digital tools? Is it really necessary? If you think at business point of view, at startup founder point of view, then the first and foremost thing is they have to increase the productivity. Okay, so they have to increase the productivity in their services or in their production. Okay, so for more and better way of doing the things, and also to save the time as well. Okay, and they will be doing the same things or in the same time, like multiple things in the same time. Okay, that is one reason the digital tools are required. The second thing is flexibility. That means you can use the tools anywhere. You can use the tools from your home, or you can use it from anywhere if you are on a vacation, or you can use it at any time. Okay, that is the more flexibility we have with digital tools. The third one is accessibility. With digital tools, you can access from any device, like you can access from your smartphone through the applications, and you can access through the laptops if you have good internet connectivity, and even you can access very few tools through your smart TV as well. Okay, and now we have this Google Assistants. We have Google Assistants hardware, through that also you can access. Okay, and we have that Amazon device which you can talk, and you can give some good accessibility through the device as well. And the fourth reason why we want these digital tools is you can available most of the tools at free of cost. That means more economical way you can afford. You can access it on, if you have a laptop, if you have internet connectivity, you can access it. There are a lot of open source tools, and few tools are charging less amount so that any startup founder can afford it and use it. Okay, and the last one is the variety of tools available in the market. For one thing, say if I want to create a Google form, a form, I have a lot of tools like Google Form, Microsoft Office Forms, Zoho Forms, and SurveyMonkey. There are a lot of tools available in the market with free of cost, where I can do my job, and my job will become very easy for that matter. And these are the main reasons like why we need digital tools, especially in the startup ecosystem. Okay, next. What you can do with the digital tools? What you can do? This is another important thing. First thing, you have to evaluate yourself, and you have to evaluate your team strength. Then you have to evaluate what kind of services or tools you can give to the other people. These are the three things you should know, or you should know from the student teams, that what can you do. Okay, say for example, I am expert in embedded systems and IoT. Okay, what I can do from my side to a company, if I am a founder, what can I do to the company? I can be a mentor, I can become an architect, or I can suggest the list of hardware tools and software tools to design a product. All these things I can do. Then I have to see what my team will do. I have to know what are their capacities and what kind of things they can deliver and what kind of tools they will support. Okay. Then what kind of services you can give to the other persons so that you can generate money. The other one is what piece of work, if yourself and your team is not capable of doing that, then how you can subcontract that work to the outsourcing people. Okay, so this is what first you have to evaluate yourself and your team, and you have to get with some good plan how you can subcontract some pieces of work to the other people. And last one is how you can help the other firms or startup groups with your skill set and your team skill set. Okay. Now, so before going to the next slides, I have a wonderful video to show you, and I want all of your views. I want to know how you are like thinking after seeing that video. Okay, so please allow me to share this video. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is audio clear?
No, it's not playing, sir.
No. Can you listen audio?
No, sir.
Oh, please wait. I think it is audible now.
Yeah, now it is audible.
Please go. Please watch it carefully, and I want your views, how you can analyze this. Okay, so this is a myth of the age-old people, how they are thinking and how they work on the different things. Please go ahead.
Kabuda visitaba na babala. Flabuda, tabama vaduni mip. Juda stana ba. Slip bibidip. Ay, kakugulap. Sharp. Kabaluda la flabelabelab. Oh hey. Hey. Way. Fan. Oi. La bolsi. Oh, what's that door then? Oi. Baby it up. Flabelabelab. So beautiful. Way. Lab, 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 lab. Cook. Flab, lab, 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 lab. Kaboodles, lab, 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 lab. Naboodle. Flab, lab, lab. Sa do 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 ba ba ba. See the lab flab lab 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 lab. Oh. Aha. You. Shabadiba flab lab lab lab. Hey. Yes, morning for flabberlabber shoop. Ah, woo.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I think everyone has enjoyed the video. I want your views.
Yes, sir. The video is fine. What I captured from the video is instead of staying idle, trying all the possible ways of going for a flying is
Yes.
what I have observed. Instead of simply staying idle and looking whether it will be success or not. So the other person has tried all the possible ways and finally he has come out with one successful way.
Correct. Correct. Yes. Very good. Yes, sir. Other views? I got a chat message. Learn from other experiences. Oh, good, Shahin. Thank you. Okay. So, any other views? Anand Kumar Garu, you have unmuted for a while.
I don't know. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear. We can hear you, sir.
Right. He's tried many times. He's tried many times. So the other guy is just observing. So, but it's not a proper. But try many times. You're trying, but finally, he succeed or not doesn't matter. But the views are sharing with the other guy. So he's going to be continuing with that. I think so. That's I'm observing from that.
Good, sir. Good.
I'm not sure whether correct or wrong. Just make
No,
it
see,
correct.
these are just views, sir. So there is nothing right, nothing wrong in this. These are just our thoughts. That's it. Okay. So any other thoughts from other members? Any other thoughts? It's a wonderful videos. I keep on watching such videos. I think we got another. Try until he gets success. Hard work never fails. Oh, that's a good statement. Naveen Joshi garu, thank you. Okay. So any other thoughts? Like, okay. So seeing as a common man, even I feel the same thing. Like, so anyone should try, and the hard work should pay at the end. So that is what we think, like including the fighting spirit. So one of our friend Lokesh Reddy is also trying to say that fighting spirit to achieve better. Okay, so good thing. So being in innovation ecosystem, and you are all going to become innovation leaders and thought leaders in future. And what I have seen is, if you see here closely, okay, so the red shirt guy is trying to make that particular piece of paper or cloth to fly. Okay, that is what he is trying to do. Okay, he is playing with it. Okay, and the other the other guy came and he wrongly understood his customer. His customer is the red shirt guy. The other guy without shirt is trying to design a particular product to that red shirt guy. He is thinking that the red shirt guy wants to fly. Okay, but the thing is, he's playing with that particular paper. Okay, so the first and foremost thing in innovation ecosystem is understanding your customer. Understanding your customer. See, at the end of the day, so if whatever you are designing or whatever you are putting into the customer, if he is not desire of taking it, then all your time, knowledge, skill set goes into vain. Okay, all your efforts, including money, time, everything. Okay. So then the second point, what I want to say to you is the entrepreneur mindset. The entrepreneur mindset. The second guy without shirt, that guy, he has been thinking in multiple direction that how a man should fly, and he has been trying. Here, one thing we have to note is we should not fear about failures. We should learn how to mitigate that failure or risk in enterprises. So this is what the exact thing I would like to say from this particular video. Hope you understood. So one thing is customer point of view, understanding the customer. The second point is the entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, then let me share the slides now. Yeah. So now, whatever the next slides I'm going to present, I think it will give you a better understanding after this video. Okay, see this. Okay, so this is the innovation landscape and the different types of tools that we use in the different stages of innovation platform. Okay, so if you see the first stage of innovation, so that is problem identification, then the second one is defining the exact problem statement. For these two steps, you have to understand your customer very well. That means you have to empathize the problem. You have to go into his shoe or her shoe, and you have to think how they are thinking, how they are feeling the pain, and you have to define that particular problem. If they have multiple problems, you have to prioritize it. Then you start ideating it. And this is the third statement, come up with some solution. Then the most important thing, you have to check whether your solution is fitting the problem or not. Okay, so then you try to design some concept of how your solution is going to address the problems or your customer. Then come up with whatever the concept you have designed, you have to prove that concept at the early stage. Then go to the prototype, use some technology there, then test it, validate it, and go to the market. And immediately after going to the market, before starting sales, you have to check again whether the solution what you have designed is market fit or not with the current trends. Okay, so this is a simple innovation landscape or innovation process, we usually say. So I have given this to understand you and what kind of digital tools we have been implementing for each and every stage of this innovation process. Okay, so what I thought is, first let us understand the innovation process, then we can discuss about the tools required for each and every step. For the first two steps, the tools are common. Okay, this we call it as market research tools. First, as an evaluator, say for example, a student team has come to you and they are asking, sir, we have a good idea, we want to implement it, and we have to start a business out of that. And most of us will think that, okay, so how to validate this idea? For that, so we have some market research tools. So first market tool you have to suggest to the student teams is ask them to create a questionnaire with objective type answers, and then ask them to fill up a Google form or Zoho form. These are the tools, Google, Zoho, and you have other one, SurveyMonkey. Ask them to create a Google form, then publish it. Okay, publish to the right audience. Then you will get the total data. Then based on the data, you can identify the problem and you can define a problem. Okay, so then the second important point is, as a faculty member, we have to keep an eye on online reports. Sir, where we can find these online reports? You can go to startupindia.gov.in, where you can find that there are a lot of reports about how the startup ecosystem was there, what kind of innovations was there, and what are the innovations that we can see in the features. All these things you can see. Anyway, in this session, I am going to show you how you have to work with startupindia.gov.in website. Okay, the third important point is you have to keep on searching some articles of specific domains that you are working, or the student teams come up with some ideas, right? They have some specific domains. You have to keep on working on such articles, keep an eye on that articles as well. And the important thing is we will get a lot of data, lot of market research from government websites as well. Say, for example, I am having an innovative idea in agriculture. Now, I would like to take some soil profiles of Andhra Pradesh, which can help me to define my problem statement. Well, in that case, I will go to the government agriculture department website and I will extract the data, the soil profile data. Okay, so based on that, I can define my problem statement in a better way. Then I can come up with some wonderful solutions. Okay, so here in the problem identification and problem define problem statement, we have the specific online tools. There are form generators. The examples are Google, Zoho, SurveyMonkey, and Microsoft Office. They have good open source online form generators, creators, and publishers also. Okay, the second point is online reports, where you can find a lot of online reports. Okay, so one is startupindia.gov.in. The second one is statista.com. So there also you can find a lot of market research reports, then articles, then government websites. Okay, then coming to the ideation stage. So you have to think like whether the idea is right or not. For that particular thing, you have to go and evaluate your total idea based on a model, and that model is called Canvas model. And to validate or to ideate the process, we are using Lean Canvas model here. We have tools like Miro and Canvanizer. These two are online free tools, and Miro is an online free tool. You have a lot of Canvas models are there. Okay, business model Canvas are there, Lean model is there, Lean Canvas model is there. Okay, SWOT analysis, puzzle analysis. There are a lot of tools are available here, and even Canvanizer as well. You can go and see how you can access and use such tools. These are ideation tools, ideation online software tools. And how to use that? What to understand it in a better way, we have another session on model canvases. Okay, so you do attend that, then you will came to know how to use that. Okay, then we have the concept stage, where we will be designing a diagram. For that, we will be using CAD tools, a lot of CAD tools, computer-aided design tools. And we can use Photoshop also, or PowerPoint presentation. Canva is a wonderful digital platform where you can design wonderful concepts, like keeping your customer in your mind. Okay, so Miro is another platform, like you will be having some pre-recorded templates. You can go there and you can design your concept. Then coming to the proof of concept, here you have to work some kind of real-time tools you have to work on. Like say, for example, I have a software service platform which I want to develop using web application and Android application. Then I have a lot of tools. Few tools are app development tools are Android Studio. It is open source, you can access it. Then you have Adalo, which is a drag and drop app development tool. Even a 10th class fail student can access that tool. Okay, Adalo is app development. Then few tools, like you need some coding tools for website development, or if you are coming up with some embedded based or IoT based solutions, then you need coding softwares like Keel, Ride, and ARM based tools. And there are a lot of open source tools are also there. We usually call it as IDEs, integrated development environments. Then if I am working with some architectural designs, my solution has some architectural designs, then I have to work with some Cad tools again. There are a lot of tools. I will be giving you an overview here, and then I will be explaining each and every tool with, like, for every stage I am taking one example. I will be showing after these slides. Okay, so then for few places we have to implement our prototype using some hardware tools. Like we have to implement using some microcontrollers or microprocessors, or sometimes some mechanical tools we have to use. So all these things you are going to do at the stage of proof of concept and prototyping. Then test and validation, there are no specific tools available. The only thing you have to do is you have to give your product to the early adopters or directly to your customers and get the feedback, and then validate it, then work again. If you want to improve, then work again on the prototype, then test, validate, and go to the market. And most important thing is the last one, market and sales. How you are reaching your customers. One thing is through advertisements. See, if you see the most of these small packets, 5 rupees and 10 rupees packets of Kurkure or chips packets, they come in a very attractive design, in attractive colors, so that kids can easily identify that colors and they will ask for that particular product. Okay. So they are designing such particular advertisement or packing materials so that your customers can attract and take it. For such things, you have a wonderful tool called Canva, or you can use Photoshop, or there are a lot of other tools available online. I will show you. Okay, so this is, I just want to interpret the innovation landscape and the tools where we are going to use it. Hope you are clear with this particular slide. If you have any questions, like you have like some time I'm sparing here, you can ask me, or you can put it in the chat box. Any questions or any doubts? Hope everyone is awake. Yeah. Okay, fine. So I'm assuming there are no doubts. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
You see me? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the response. I thought I'm the only person in this meeting. Okay, fine. Thank you. Hope you understood this. So let us go to the next one. I have just like mixed up I have differentiated the total software tools into two categories. One is in terms of innovation process, what kind of tools you are being using, and the second one is in terms of business, what are the different tools you can use. And this is the important slide for the people who wants to start a business or who wants to suggest different types of tools to the student groups or the startups from your college. Okay, the first and foremost thing, if you want to start a company, and what kind of digital tool you have to use. Like we call it as incorporating a company. And this thing you can straight away go to the MCA portal, so Ministry of Corporate Affairs portal, and you can straight away check whether the name of the company is available or not. If it is available, you can apply through MCA portal. If you are feeling any difficulty in applying your company, in applying for the incorporation, then you can contact any consultancy. We have a lot of consultancies in our network. So if anyone want, we will help you in incorporation process. The second one is branding. Branding is one of the important parameter. Sorry, before going to the branding, I want to add one point here. Incorporation / startup registration. And startup registration is one such important thing, and I will be giving you like more on this in the coming up session. How the startupindia.gov.in gives the benefits to the founders. In that session, I will be giving more on this. So for this startup registration, you have to log into like the founders who have incorporated their company. They have to log into the startupindia.gov.in, then register there, then apply for Startup India schemes. Okay, then you will get the DIPP number. Based on that, you will become a startup. If you don't get the DIPP number, then you are not a startup. You are just a company. That's it. Okay. So for that, the another digital tool, it's a huge platform, startupindia.gov.in. I will explore that also now. Okay. Then branding. Second one is branding. Branding is very, very important, where the customers can recognize your company and your products with this branding only. Okay. The first and foremost thing is you have to design logo. For logo designing, you have a lot of online tools. Okay. So one of such tool is Canva. Okay. Then you have, sir, for everything you're telling Canva. Why, sir? So Canva is a wonderful platform. Like you can design all digital related marketing designs. Okay. So first one is design your logo. The second one is website design. To design website, we have, again, there are a lot of platforms. Most of the 500 Fortune companies using one platform, which is Wordpress. You can use that Wordpress and design a wonderful platform to the company, and you can suggest that to your student teams. Then another website drag and drop platform is Wix.com. Wix.com is another tool where you can straight away give some kind of inputs, or you can choose from the templates of Wix, and you can design the total website using that. Then you have to design, you have to fix your brand name. Brand name is very, very important. That should reach the target audience to whom you want, to the customers especially. So for that, especially, we have websites, but it is not in India. So we have a website in US. It's a US based website. You can use that in India also. But only thing is you have to pay in dollars. That's it. Okay. So you can ask them, and you can tell them what is the business you're doing, and what are the products you are producing, and then who are your customers, what kind of colors or specifics you want to use in the brand name or logo. They will be giving all such inputs to the experts, and then they will give you the bunch of brand names, and you can choose any one of them and you can go ahead. So this is for brand name and tagline. So we have a tool, online tool. I will show you that one also. So then we have to create the business cards. Okay. So obviously you can use Canva again. Okay. Then after branding, You have to reach your customers through social media. Okay, design the posters or flyers about the products or services you are producing, then write the content that can reach the customers, your target audience, then check that and publish it. Okay, for each and every stage, for designing you can use Photoshop or Canva or any other tool. Then for content writing and content checking, you can use Grammarly tool. Okay, so which comes as a patch or extension to the Chrome or any other browser. You can use that while writing emails or while writing any content in the social media platform. You can use that. So majorly we will be focusing on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and now Indian Twitter. We call it as Ku. Okay, and then Twitter. So these are the main platforms we will be concentrating. So another publishing tool, the very important thing is every time you have to go to every website and then you have to publish, like every platform, and you have to publish the same content and same design. For that purpose, you can use a tool which can help you in publishing the same content in all media platforms, and that particular tool is Buffer. Okay, you can use Buffer tool. Then coming to the sales part. Okay, so how you want to sell your product? So there are a lot of e-commerce platforms. Okay, Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, or any other platforms you choose based on your product, and then your own portal, your own online portal you can use. Okay, it is an application for you, again online application. You can design that using wix.com, then through the distribution channels or franchise model. So nothing much to discuss about these things. Then CRM, very important thing. So customer relationship management is very important to retain the trustworthy customers. Okay, so for that you need CRM support mandatorily to any company. So after sales, it will come after sales. Okay, so for that you have Zoho, then Zoho One. In Zoho you have Zoho One, then you have HubSpot. Okay, so these two are the major tools for CRM. Then for accounting, so whatever you're getting in terms of investment or in terms of sales, you have to manage accounts. For that, the online tools available are Zoho Books, which is far way better than Tally. And the main advantage of Zoho Books is it will give you insights of your income and your expenditures. Okay, you can straight away put the dashboard and explain all your accounts to the management or any other people. Okay, and Tally and PFMS or Tally is a standalone software, no need internet connectivity. You can straight away go and put some amounts and everything. You can generate invoices using Tally also. PFMS is Public Finance Management System, which is a government one. So most of the government institutes will be working with this, but there is no proper training or any other things for this PFMS. And again, which is a wonderful platform. Whatever, if you have some grant from the government agency, from UGC or DST or any other platforms, it will directly put there, and everything, the expenditure, whatever you're putting, you have to keep it there. Then filings, GST filing, TDS filing, and these things we don't have separate online tools. So we have directly their particular web portals. We have to go there and we have to do all these things. These are the essential startup flow step-by-step procedures and different types of digital tools we use at every stage. Okay, hope you understood. So I'm not boring you. So I'm just pausing here. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, we will continue. Okay, fine. Yes. Kalyan garu.
Sir, while using branding tool,
Yeah.
sir, while using branding tool, if any company name is existing, then it will say the name of the company is already existing.
Sir, for that you have to go to the this copyright portal and you have to check. We have a separate platform for that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Copyright and trademark portal is there. You can go there and check there. You can.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine. So let me stop this here. Okay, and let me explain the different tools at different stages. Okay, let me share to the other screen. Yeah. Sir, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Hope
Yes,
you can.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the form generation online tool, Google Form. Google. It is developed by Google, and whatever the market research you want to do, you can do using this form generator. Okay, so this is an online tool and it comes free of cost. Most of you might have been working with these things. Okay, but I'll just explore a few things here. Okay, the first thing is agree market research. You put a name that can be identified by everyone. After seeing it, yes, they have to know what is the context and content of the total form. Okay, so then name, which is again, we should know who is giving the questions, and then district, or we can say village and district, short answer. Then from the question, whatever the questions you are asking, okay, so what produce will you, what crop will you produce? And whenever you are asking such questions, you don't keep short answers. Okay, you can keep multiple choice, or you can keep the check boxes. Okay, say for example, groundnut, and then sunflower, and then maize. Okay, like this. They have to choose among these things only. Okay, only the name and the district or the address, phone number, or such things should be in the short answers, descriptive answers. The other questions, whatever the questions you want, so that you can get some data out of that, such questions should be in terms of objective or selective. That's it. Okay, so no short answers or long answers here. Don't entertain such answers here. Okay, so answer types. Okay, so this is one tool where you can review this and you can publish this. You can share with your target audience. Then you can get all the inputs. Based on that inputs, you'll get some clarity and you can define the problem. Then we have another wonderful platform called Zoho. Okay, so which is the competitor of Google, So Zoho platform will give you almost everything in free of cost, only for limited users, limited subscriptions, and limited period of time. Okay, so there are a lot of products that Zoho is giving to the people. Okay, so one is Zoho CRM, customer relationship management platform. Then Zoho Books, where a company can manage the total financial aspects in Zoho Books. Then mail, Zoho Mail. Zoho Mail is one such platform where you can get the domain specific mail IDs, okay, to your startup. So only up to 5 mail IDs it will give, and with free of cost, with 5 GB of space. Then if you are having some kind of recruitment, then you can use the recruitment where you can track the applicants, where you can create some kind of forms and share with the specific people, and you can get different kind of stages, like first in the first stage you can put a test. In the second stage, who are the shortlisted candidates, you can keep them in the technical round. Like those things you can manage here. So then these tools are for remotely working. They have a separate meeting platform. Okay, so then Work Drive is one such tool where you can manage the teams. You can manage your team's files, the total files, and then Click, which is equal to the Microsoft Teams. Okay, and you can manage all your office or teamworks, charts, meetings, everything. Okay, and one more important thing I would like to say here is Zoho is a platform which is competitor of Google, and it is from an Indian. Okay, it is an Indian startup. Now it is no more a startup. Okay, so then we have a lot of other tools, Zoho tools. Go and explore. Almost all the tools given by Zoho is free of cost. You can ask your students to explore, and if they are really hard in putting their company, you can straight away tell that you can use Zoho for all of your professional usages. Okay, so then we have Mca Portal. As I said, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which is an online portal. So that is used to incorporate and to check the company names, and for consultation and all other, if you want to know some acts and rules that are available for companies, then you can see this portal. Okay, so this is just a portal. This is not a specific tool. Okay, so here you can reserve name for a company or for LLP. Okay, like this. Straight away go here. So your username, password, enter all those things, then you'll get this. Then the most important tool, the online tool to design a drag and drop based website is Wix.com. Wix.com is a wonderful tool. Say for example, now I want to create a website, and I just clicked on this. Get started. Yeah, continue with Google. Okay, I will sign up. Yeah. I signed up. So yeah, I want to create a website for my company, Okay, so I can choose what kind of website I want to create here. Say for example, I want to create an online store. I want to create an online store. Sorry. Yeah. So I want to create an online store. Online store of what? You want to create for shoe? Yeah, go ahead with shoe. Then click on next. Okay, so I would like to call it as ATP Shoe Mart. So what kind of services you are giving here? What are your goals for this website? Build a community, offer services, sell products, promote a business. That's it. Now see, what do you want to add to your website? So you can add anything. Next. This is the first time I'm creating the website. These are few inputs. Based on your inputs, they can give you a specialized software where you have to give more inputs here. If you click on start now, based on your inputs, it will create a specialized and customized website for your company. Otherwise, the second one is you can select from the list of templates are already available in the Wix editor. So I am clicking choose a template here. Now see, here we go. Okay, so all online shopping website templates are here. Now I want to, I want to edit this. This is it will take some time. So because it has to load a lot of graphics, buttons, checkboxes and everything. Okay. So, okay. So this is one platform where you can design a website for your company and you can suggest this particular platform to the students. Okay. For the first year, they will be charging very, very less, like around 350 rupees to 500 rupees. Then from the second year, they will be charging for designing, you have to design, and for hosting, they will be charging around 2000 rupees to 2500 rupees per year. Okay. So this is my, now I want to change this. Okay, so I can preview or I can publish right away. I'll get a link, then I can publish that. Okay, so this is one digital platform to design website. And yeah, so here we are into the well, or we can say ocean for startups. So this is a wonderful platform. Like I cannot say platform or tool, any other thing. It is a ocean. Okay, you will get anything and everything here for a startup. Okay, if a student who wants a resources to learn how to design a product, or they want some kind of nuances of how to manage a startup, then they can go here and learn. Learning tools available here. I'm clicking here. These are the learning tools. Okay, these are the learning tools. There are 79 courses available to learn. Okay. So here I want to give you one suggestion. Yeah. So if you see this Startup India Learning program, this one, which is a free certification program by Upgrade and Startup India. So through online, you can learn this wonderful program. It is. I request all the faculty members to go and register and complete this course. You will get a lot of knowledge regarding the startup ecosystem. Okay, so these are the online tools for your kids. You can suggest. Then the other tools are startup book guide. Okay, so where if I started a company, then what kind of benefits I will get from Startup India or the government, you can explore here from this book. Then partnering services. What are the services that I can get free of cost if I become a startup rather than alone a company? If you see here, there are a lot of partners are there. Okay. These are all DigitalOcean, Zoho, PayU, Vakil Search, Gym. Okay, so go and explore all these things in your free time. Okay, so then, yeah, very important thing, market research reports. Sir, Rahul sir, you have asked about sir, how if we have a separate tool where if we type some kind of problem statement or idea, if we get as this problem is already available, so then this is such platform where you can get all the recent reports published by different publishers like TIE, FICCI, EY, NASCOM, BDO. Okay, so you just keep a watch on this, and one report will give you the total overview of that particular title. Okay, if you want to know what are the startups that was developed and what are the best 10 ideas in the startup survey, you can go here, see this startup ecosystem survey and best 10 ideas. Okay, you log in. Okay, then this is related to startup ecosystem, these publishing market research reports. Then we have investment reports, then we have fintech reports, then IoT related reports, AI based reports, AI, artificial intelligence, for taxation and regulations, data, finance, you name it, anything, it is under this portal. Okay, if you want to know what are the startups in India and an overview of startups, then you can click here. Okay, so login, it is free sign up. Okay, log in to this particular portal and explore everything. Now you have started a company. You want some kind of agreements or memorandum of understandings, and you want to generate some legal application forms and everything, then you can go here. Yeah, network resources. Yeah, you can go here and you can explore the resources here. Yeah, if you see the templates, you have all the templates related to your startup, legal templates, pitch deck guidelines, model contracts, agreements, and all these things are contracts. In the Malayalam version, all these things you can find it over here. Nowhere you can find all these things under one portal. So that is our Startup India portal. Please, I request everyone to go and explore these things. Okay, and yeah, so let us go to the next online tool. So Canva, which is a wonderful digital marketing tool. You can, like, starting from creating a logo to creating a flyer or poster specific to one particular media platform and publishing it to the other platforms is possible here. If you see the designs here, see social media and video, marketing tools, what you want to design, all these things. And Canva, most of the designs comes handy and free of cost. Okay, so go and explore it. It is free of cost. And the other thing is, most of our templates, all our digital posters, digital footprints was designed through Canva only. Okay, and whoever the startups we have, we give these platforms to the free of cost. Okay, so then this is one thing, a digital marketing platform. Then Razorpay is another gateway platform or tool, digital tools. Okay, so we have partnership with Razorpay, and Razorpay is giving us a separate credentials and discounts to use the gateway to our startups. Okay, so then we have Hubspot. Hubspot is another wonderful online tool. You can get end-to-end services, starting from branding to the CRM. Everything you can find it out in Hubspot. Okay, check out the resources. Okay, what kind of services they are giving and everything. There is a separate platform called Hubspot for startups. Okay, the all-in-one CRM scales your startup. CRM platform was there. Okay, and even they have some kind of agreements, tools, specific to the startups. Okay. Steps here, can you share us? Yeah. Sorry, I have a question here. Sorry to interrupt. Anand Garu, yeah. So request you, if you have PPT on startupindia.gov.in, the steps, can you share us? Definitely, sir. We have a separate session only on Startup India portal. Okay.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Yeah. So we have a separate session on that.
Right.
We are bringing Startup India people only. Okay. So,
our Memo was very much interested in that. It's very user friendly, not very tough. It's just user friendly, and also want to share with my students, upcoming students.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Thank you.
Sir. Thank you. Yeah. The next tool I would like to explore is DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean is partner of AIC SKU, and it is a cloud-based services platform. You can use this particular tool if your startups or student teams are designing any cloud-based applications. So they will get $1,000 free credits, $1,000 free credit through AIC SKU. Okay, so this is another tool. So for simpler cloud-based services. Then we have SlidesGo tools. This is a wonderful tool for generating the remarkable pitch decks, PowerPoint presentations, correct? PowerPoint presentations. So if you see here, there are a lot of pitch decks available here. Okay, say for example, I want to create a milestones pitch deck. I mean milestones deck. Okay, to my company. So far, what my company did. Okay, then I'll go here. I can see the slides, whichever is applicable. Then I will. Sorry. Yeah, I'll download from here. Yeah, now I work from here. That's it. Okay, so slides go. Sorry, can you see the screen? I think I'm not seeing this screen. Yeah, this is the downloaded file. See the milestones. Okay. Right. So this is SlidesGo, another important tool. Then we have, yeah. So above all, I request and all of the faculty members to go through the regular article reading of what is happening in the startup ecosystem, especially in India. Okay. For the past 1 year, we have a lot of unicorns that was evolved from India. Okay, so like that, if you keep an eye on such news platforms, such as yourstory.com is one such platform where you will get lot of success stories so that you can show them to your students to inspire them to change the mindset. And then you have a lot of other media portals. No Startup, Startups India, INC 42, Taja Tadka, the Startup Journal. All these things give you a wonderful overview of what kind of startups does India is serving and why it is serving. Okay, you know, India is the second biggest market in the world. Okay, that's why startup ecosystem in India from the past, I can say from the past 10 years is rising like anything. Okay, so then we have the Cad Tools. There are a lot of Cad Tools. I think any civil and mechanical faculty can relate this. We have Tinkercad, FreeCAD, these are all the tools where if you want to design some 3D models of the concept or the prototype of the idea, then you can use this. Tinkercad is free version and you can use this. Okay, also this FreeCAD. Then we have, yeah, the other tools. Okay, I'm just walking through this. Miro, as I said earlier, there are a lot of templates available here, and Canvanizer as well. If you see here, we have a separate session on canvas models, business model canvas, then lean canvas model, and incubator model canvas. Okay, so these are such templates. If any startups comes to you and tell them, like if they ask you, sir, we have a good idea, then you can ask them to fill this up. Okay, so here you can ask them what kind of customers, and we will be explaining this latter point of time. It is not the right time to explain these things. Then yeah, GoDaddy, which is a hosting tool, and we have Hostinger, Hostgator, all these things. Then WordPress is another wonderful digital tool to design and to host the websites. Okay, so I don't bother you again, like I don't bother you too much. So these are all tools that I want to share with you. There are a lot of tools. I think I have covered the tools starting from what I can say, from for every stage. I have covered each tool, so one tool for each stage. I am hoping so. Okay, so before we leave, I have small things to show you up. Yeah. See, we have seen a lot of tools now so far. Okay, we have seen a lot of tools. What is the common usage of the tools? One is productivity. Second one is web presence. That means your product or company or services should be seen by your customers or the target audience. Okay, that is the web presence. Then the most important thing is you have to reach your customers, you have to retain the customers, and you have to scale up your customer segment. That is what customer, that is CRM. Okay, so these are the common usage of digital tools. Okay, then some productivity tools. Okay, so just you can segregate these things. Already we discussed all these things. You can segregate what are the productivity tools, what are the web presence tools, and what are CRM tools. Okay, just I'm scrolling this, that's it. Yeah, so that's it. So the time is running out, that's why I'm not extending, I'm not discussing the last 3 slides. Hope everyone has understood what is the purpose of digital support software tools and online tools in the startup ecosystem, to the faculty and to the student teams. I hope you understood. If you have any questions, please you can ask, and if you like any other thoughts or any other feedback is also most welcome, please. Yeah.
Doctor,
Yes, sir. Anand, sir. Yeah.
So it was nice presentation, and also today's the event we are going to very explosion about startupindia.com, go.in,
Yeah.
Wix.com, and your story. So, and especially for the 3dnative.com. So if you have it, because many people in the chat box also they mentioned. So we need a PPT for your presentation. Even the video also very impressed. So maybe I'm not sure that video is copyright for us or not. So if you okay, it's open means I'm expecting those PPTs, whatever we have the materials, we have to conduct one session here, and we have to conduct one session. That session, through that session, what you are explained to us, same thing we are going to encourage the students to that. And at least we are expecting that our third year students and fourth year students something the innovation products. So it is very helpful for the PPT. But you are explaining, we are listening. That's fine. But we need that PPT or some not it's evidence, that kind of some motivational PPTs.
Sir, definitely, sir. What we are planning is we will be reaching out to the every college. Okay, and we will be talking to the second year students, especially. First step in this journey is to set up the mindset, to set up the minds of students. Okay, for that reason, we will be visiting personally to all the colleges, and then we will be discussing with them. And yeah, so other thing is we will share this particular PPT and video with you. Okay, and all other support we will provide, sir, definitely.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr.
Yeah, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. So we have a question in the chat box: how we can assess the usage of digital tools in startup ecosystem? Sir, sorry, I'm unable to get this question if I'm not wrong. Okay, you're asking how to evaluate the usage of digital tools in startup ecosystem. That depends, sir. It depends upon case to base. Like, so if a startup is working on e-commerce platforms, then they have to use a lot of digital tools, which includes web designing, app development, then gateway integrations, then CRMs, a lot of tools they have to use. If a startup is working on product based, like agri product based, then there will be a minimal usage of digital tools for that particular startup. It depends on case to case basis, sir. Yeah, hope you understood. Yeah, any other doubts or questions? Most welcome. Okay, so if there are no questions, let us break this session. So thank you very much, sir, everyone, for participating and giving your valuable thoughts, feedback, and it was a very good session for me. And a small information here to the coordinators and faculty members. I request all the coordinators of this particular program to please ask your teammates and other participants to join, so that you will get good strength to empower the total number of there are a lot of students, right, in your campuses. So if alone 1 or 2 members cannot do that, so that's why we are building a team per college. Okay, so I request the coordinators to please cope up with your participants and ask them to join the sessions, because there are a lot of valuable sessions that are coming up in the next days. This is my sincere request. And one more announcement is, sir, tomorrow there is no session. So so we have some unavoidable circumstances where we cannot host tomorrow's session. So tomorrow is a holiday kind of thing for us. Again, we will get back to you on Saturday. Okay. So thank you very much for your participation, and look you around on Saturday, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.